Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming my October favorites, and I know it's kind of a little bit past October, but I've tried to get this up for you as fast as possible, and these are the things that I have been loving throughout the whole month of October, or like since I've got them. Some of these things I got in October, but it was kind of early on in October, so I still put them in here. But anyway, I'm going to be showing you a couple things. I don't have that many things, but I'd have a few. So I'm going to show you kind of what I have here and kind of tell you like a mini review about it. And yeah, so I'm just going to get straight into my October favorites. So for the month of October, I've been loving two foundations, and this like usually never happens. I've always like stick to one foundation or never really loved two foundations, but this month I have really been loving two foundations, like seriously loving. They are the best foundations like ever. You guys have to try these. So the first one is the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I'm sure you guys have heard of this foundation lots and lots of times. It's so good though. I'm in the color Tawny, and this foundation is the most full coverage, lightweight foundation that you will ever try. I know it's kind of like you never think of a full coverage foundation being as lightweight, but this one is just so different than any other full coverage foundation I've ever tried, because it's kind of liquidy. It's kind of lightweight, and you can't even feel it on your face when you have it on. Most other full coverage foundations, they feel really heavy and they look kind of heavy and thick, but this one is just so amazing. It's like the best foundation you guys will ever try. So if you're looking for a good full coverage foundation, then I would definitely recommend the Estee Lauder Double Wear. And one layer of this foundation will look so good, but if you layer two of these, you will not see any imperfections on your skin at all. But you do want to be careful, because with full coverage foundations, they do get a little bit cakey. So you want to just put this two layers. If you put two layers on, you just kind of want to put this on the problem areas that you have. You don't want to put it all over your face. So I definitely recommend checking this Estee Lauder Double Wear out. It's the most amazing foundation I have ever tried before. And for those of you especially who love MAC Studio Fix, if you guys try this out, you guys will definitely love it, because it's just like that, just more lightweight and weightless on your skin. I've had this foundation for a while, and I've been loving it ever since I got it. The first time I tried it, I was like, oh my god, this is like life-changing, and it really is. This foundation is so life-changing. So I definitely recommend you guys checking this out. I do have it on right now, and my skin has been really bad lately, so I definitely opt for this one mostly every day, because it is so lightweight. So I do use this a lot, especially during the month of October. And the other foundation I'm going to talk about is the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I have also had this for a while, but I've been wearing it mostly throughout the month of October, because it is starting to cool down here. And this one I like for the more cooler months, because during the summer and stuff, it does start to get oily on me. So now that it has cooled down and my skin is not that oily anymore, I do really love this Makeup Forever HD foundation. It's more of lightweight, more medium to full coverage. If you add two layers, it'll be full coverage, but most of the time I add one layer and just put a second layer where I need it, which is mostly like my cheeks and stuff like that. So I add two layers to that, and it looks so perfect. I love this foundation. If you do have more oily skin, I would say to try this out. Just make sure you powder, and maybe during the cooler months. So this is my favorite foundation for fall and more cooler months, because it stays on so well since I'm not as oily, and I just look so flawless when you try this on as well. So I really been loving this one, and it comes with the pump. The Estee Lauder one, the only thing I don't like about that one is it doesn't come with the pump, but the MAC pump that you could buy separately fits on that foundation. So I'm going to be getting one of those soon, and I'm going to be putting it on that one, because you do kind of waste a lot of product when you don't have a pump, because I tend to pour too much out, which I'm sure a lot of people do. So I would suggest getting a pump as well if you're going to get that foundation. So the next thing I've been loving is the MAC Complete Comfort Cream Moisturizer. This is just so perfect, like the most perfect moisturizer I've ever tried. It's so hydrating to your skin without feeling oily or leaving any kind of residue on your skin. It just melts in so perfectly and moisturizes just amazingly. So if you're somebody who has kind of like dry skin, or you feel like your foundation doesn't go on smoothly, I would suggest trying this MAC Comfort Cream out. It just blends into your skin so well, and it's just the most amazing moisturizer I have ever tried. And it doesn't leave you feeling oily as well. So that's one thing that I hate in a moisturizer, when you put it on and it feels just too heavy and too oily. This is not one of those moisturizers. This is gonna just sink into your skin so perfectly, and you're not even gonna feel it after like 2 minutes of putting it on. But you are going to feel that it has moisturized and left your skin so soft. So I really love this moisturizer. Another thing I have been loving for October is the MAC Prep and Prime Skin Refined Zone Treatment. And this is a treatment for pores. So I put this on after my primer, and this is kind of like a pore filler, but it's not just a pore filler, because it also treats pores, and the more you wear it, the smaller your pores are supposed to get. So I do put this on every day, and I have noticed a difference, and I really think this does work. They kind of just disappear your pores and kind of blur them out when you put it on. And even when you take your makeup off, you kind of notice that your pores are getting smaller. So I have noticed that this does work. So if you're someone who has larger pores, or even more texturized skin, I would definitely recommend checking this out, because it actually does work. Next thing I have been loving is a highlighter, and it's also from MAC, and this is the Soft and Gentle highlight, which I'm sure you guys have seen and heard about many times before, but it is just the prettiest highlight you could ever just see. It illuminates your skin so perfectly. It doesn't have too big of shimmer or glitter in it. It's just kind of like a sheen that you have on your skin, which is what I like. I don't really like too much glitter or big glitter on my skin, because I do have larger pores, so it just kind of accentuates that. But this one just looks like a sheen, and it illuminates your skin so perfectly. It just looks like you have the perfect glow on you. And I know that kind of like glowy skin and highlighted skin is really like in right now, so you should definitely check out this Soft and Gentle highlighter, because it just lays so perfectly on your skin, and it just looks so beautiful. So I've really been loving this Soft and Gentle highlighter. Next thing I've been loving are some shadows, and these shadows that I have are from Makeup Forever. I do have a few, but the ones that I have here are so amazing. I can't wait to try out more and get more colors and more finishes and stuff. These are just so perfectly made. They're so soft, and they blend out so well. As you guys can see, they're so pigmented as well. Like one swipe and it's just full pigment. So these are totally an amazing product, and just work so well. So if you haven't checked out the Makeup Forever eyeshadows, these are the new ones. They reformulated their whole eyeshadow line. So these are the new artist shadows, and they definitely did something right with these shadows, because they are just the perfect eyeshadow I think anybody could ask for. So I definitely recommend checking these out, and I do have a giveaway giving one of these out, so if you want to enter that, you could also enter that. The next thing I've been loving is the Engel Law Gel Liner, and it's just a black gel liner. This is in the number 77. So it's just like a basic black gel liner, but this one is like the best gel liner I have ever tried. I just feel like gels are so much better than liquids or pencils or anything. So I've really been loving this one. It kind of gives you some time to play with it. Like if you mess up, it gives you a little bit of time to take it off. But once it sets, it will not go anywhere, and it will not smear on you. So the next thing I have here is a couple brow products. I've been trying out a couple different brow products and different brow brands, or just brands that have brow products, because I've really been trying to look for a brow product that I love and that I will stick to, and I have finally found it, and it's of course by Anastasia, Beverly Hills. I've really been loving their Brow Wiz. So this is just a retractable pencil. It also comes with a spoolie on the other side, and on the other side it's the retractable pencil. It's just so perfect. Like, this fills in your brows like perfectly. Like, you don't even have to try. You just put it in and it just looks good. And I've never had a brow product like this. Like, I never used pencils before, but I've tried this out and it's just so life-changing as well. Like, you guys have to try this Brow Wiz out if you haven't already. It just will change your brows forever and you will love it. So I definitely recommend checking this out, and I have mine in soft brown. And the next thing I have been loving is the Anastasia brush number 12. It also comes with a spoolie on one end and an angled side on the other end. And the next thing that I've been loving using with this is the Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade in soft brown, and this is what that looks like. It's kind of like a medium toned brown, and I've been loving these two together. This brow brush is the best brow brush that I have ever tried. Like, I've tried so many too, like from every brand. I've tried a lot of brow brushes, but nothing works as well as this one. It just works so well. Like, it picks up just the right amount of product on the angled end, and this other end just blends out so amazingly. I've had other spoolies where it just kind of takes away the product. It doesn't really blend it into your brows, but this one blends it into your brows just like perfectly. I can't even explain it. You guys will love this, all this stuff, especially with this pomade. I have used this before, but I haven't used it with the brush a while back, and I just felt that it kind of left my brows bushy and just not really, I didn't really love this product before. I have tried this product out in a different color as well, but anyway, I have tried it out before with a different brush, and I just felt like it left them looking bushy and just kind of like untamed. But now I've tried these two products together, and it's like the most perfect combination of brow stuff that you will ever have, and it's just so amazing. So I definitely recommend checking these two things out, and I've been loving them all month of October. I've been using this and the Brow Wiz, and yeah, so I've been loving these brow products. And the last thing that I've been loving is a pair of lashes, and these are the Friends Beauty brand lashes, and these are number 48, and they're kind of like wispies. So that's what they look like. They're more of a wispy style lash, which I really love because it makes my eyes look more longer and wider and more open, because I do have smaller eyes. So anything that will make my eyes look bigger is definitely a plus for me, and these do that for me. So I've really been loving these, and the band is so thin, which if you wear lashes, you know that's a really good thing. When the lash is really thin and it just places onto your lash line perfectly, you won't even see it, and they just look so natural also when you put them on, when you can't see the lash band. So these definitely are so good, and they're super cheap. They're like $1.50, and they're so affordable, and they are the best, like kind of like generic lashes that I have tried. So that's it for all my October favorites. This is all the stuff that I've been loving for the month of October, and I can't wait to do more favorites for you guys, because I love showing you guys what I've been loving and what I've been using for the month. And yeah, so that's pretty much all I have for this video, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!